abo asentundeye ekagere gochiego soa ase kimenekene gya Kenya Premier League. Musinto byugo Pius
sa isano na ibere chinsa ikomi chamorogoba insa eyemo naboigo chinsa isato chiabotuko Momugusi TV enkoro yomugusiye.
TV nere nkoro yo mugusi na yega narutu akwariganirie nduke Joan Komboka. Amagomba manene na nyara koroka na ase skuru ya Nyamare Primary School maiga yo mwana we miaka 5 no moko nyara gusiri bumabwaye abo sanyara gwaku negari gwikira gusiri bumabwaye ase para ya ensemere ya Bochari constituency Kisii County kwenekia egekorekyo no mosipidi gwensemeyo Charles Ochindi ase abayiboli banyara kogenda asoko gechwo kone na ase skuru ero nakunyara komo nakugania omwalimu yo manda kunyara kuruswa ase skuru eyo.
Na mtoto anasoma grade 2, so alikuwa na cross barabara, bahati mbaya amekongwa na gari ambayo ni hit and run. Hiyo gari imetoroka, but we are pursuing it kwa sababu hakuna mtu alikuwa karibu kuchukua namba, but tunapasua hiyo gari, tutatumia vyombo yote ya serikali tutafuta hiyo gari. Tumekuwa na tension kwa shule, parents wa mtoto na yeye ile yote wameleta shida kidogo au kufurahia kwa sababu inasemekana kulingana na information tumepata mtoto alikuwa amefukuzwa shule kwa sababu ya 60 shillings na ni mtoto miaka 6.
Kusema ukweli, hii mwalimu wa headmaster kila wakati anatumanga watoto, iwe ni mahindi, iwe ni maharagwe, iwe ni shilingi 60, na hivyo ni vibaya sana. Inastahili mwalimu aite committee wasasi wakuje, kwa sababu rami iko hapa, inastahili kuwekwa bams ili watoto wetu walindwe vizuri.
James Gesami oyonerbono oromo konyi bomo governor we county ya Nyamira maega yugotian gwaritko lyarero nyoranga okwemurungana no kumusana kwarokana semetinyi etano nebere maega yogochorwa kobabuna omokonyi bomo governor bwensemeyu noenigo abarai au ababunge amono monogeri bwebunge Nyamira mbanyara wekerana askeria nonye James Gesami oyibono guchikobabuna omokonyi bomo governor nyara ko tebangambye mono gotia asiabarai na kunyara kubasaba abamenyi bensemeyo kunyara komo kwegena anemonachi kubakolera emiremo.
Mumbinya tafadhali karibisha wageni wetu wanapofika kwa uwanja huu. Tafadhali wageni wetu wamefika. Asante sana. Majaji wetu tayari wamefika. Ishara kwa
and the laws of Kenya without fear, favor, affection or ill will. So help me God.
Makofi jamani, makofi. Gavana huyu wetu tayari amekula kiapo, the oath of office, kwamba sasa yeye mira. Makofi anapoweka signature yake huyu Daktari James Gesami. Mungu ambariki, Mungu amkinge, na zaidi ya yote ampe uwezo ili awe naibu gavana wetu. Amsaidie kazi gavana wetu His Excellency Amos Kimome Nyaribo. Jaji wa siku ya leo vile tumejulishwa hapo awali, ambaye amemkulisha kiapo huyu naibu wa gavana wetu ni Justice Rose Ougo, the presiding resident judge, Kisii High Court.
I am humbled for the confidence placed in me by our able governor, Excellency Amos Nyaribo, the entire county assembly leadership, and the great people of Nyamira. To honor that trust, I humbly accept my appointment as the second deputy governor of Nyamira County and sincerely thank you.
Corporal Benson Budhia, Consolata Kariuki, Amonava Constable Martin Wanyama, Lilian Cherono, Nicholas Sang, Jen Mwaniki, na Ubanyara Kobe Kigurero Asekigambero, Kemulimani High Court, Nyoranga Abaigana Banyanyimbo Balibatana Nomo, Bakagaire Kotuara Okoboka Sokoba, Syria Gose, Maegaya Bamuravalia Babere Kurwa Sensemo ya Kenja Koma, Kunyara Gosiria, Obimabwa Basama Goko Iya Banyanyimbo, Nigobago Chagotigwa Ase Ege. Nigo bago chikotigara asege sibo kiamatuko 18 ase keria gutukibogenrete asensemeria ya komanya anemona gose familia eria kura sensemo ya kianja koma bachikonyara konyora obwene bwabo.
Anasema
just make a U-turn.
we'll make a U-turn.
We go back.
We go back. Hey, just tell them to come back. We are going to open the open court.
Yes, we are acting for the family. The Law Society of Kenya is acting for the family. A total of 8 of us are here. Myself, my Vice President Caroline Kamende, Council Member Herina Koth Kabita, Council Member Dr. Maxwell Miyawa, Council Member Levi Nyeri, and the 2 advocates from Embu who we have appointed as the Law Society to act in this particular matter. This is Mr. Mushangi Gishugi and Mr. Samuel Gwantai Kreme. In addition, we have the advocate who is in charge of public interest litigation at the Law Society of Kenya, Mr. Hosea Manwa. We're here to ensure that justice is served on behalf of the 2 young men, Benson and Emmanuel Dwiga, who were brutally murdered by these 6 police officers. That is our mission here today. See, the crickets are not here.
Ya siasa mega yege karokeri kiango korwa na barai bari sobo mobwa oka gusiwan Kenya Alliance kwera litkulia rero abarai au abanyarire gwesokia na kwena na ibirengero byabo iguru ya egati yari banyara gukwanira egati ya barai babo ndo bwate Richard Onyonka amono mone senator we county ya Nairobi Johnston Sakaja.
As an alliance that firmly believes in zero tolerance to corruption, we call on President Uhuru Kenyatta to unleash the full wrath of the law, rid our national leadership for people with a strong affinity to plundering our resources. More than ever, we stand a chance to strengthen institutions mandated to fight graft through adequate funding and protection against any interference. Additionally, we must revert to the most fundamental governance principle that must underpin all economic and social policies. That is public participation. No one knows better how to lift a majority of our population out of poverty more than Kenyans themselves. We are also aware that the Court of Appeal is set to rule on the Constitution Amendment Bill 2020 this Friday, August 20th, 2021. As an alliance that believes in the rule of law, we shall accept and respect the verdict of the courts. Irrespective of the outcome, we wish to restate that our resolve to be the leadership committed to seeing a One Kenya shall continue. As the Great Rift Valley Declaration, we hereby therefore unequivocally state that the One Kenya Alliance will field a presidential candidate in next year's elections.
Kwanza ningependa kusema kwamba sisi sio marafiki. Sisi ni moja wa wanachama wa OKA. We are not here as friends, we are not invitees, we are part and parcel of the One Kenya Alliance. And I will explain why. We believe, and if you have seen what Jubilee has been standing for, it is really what One Kenya Alliance is standing for. That this country, there is more that unites us than what divides us. That the same pain a mother in Nyeri feels when she cannot feed a child is the same pain a mother in Lamu, where Captain Reda Obo is from, feels when she cannot feed her child. And that unity remains and will become our marching anthem as One Kenya Alliance. So we are here not as invited guests, but as members of One Kenya Alliance. Secondly, we also believe that every Kenyan wants the same thing, to go about their lives peacefully, to make something out of themselves, and to guarantee their children a future. And that is why I'm glad, as a member of Jubilee, that in the last 2 days, we've been able to have a discussion on the policy framework that we want to bring to Kenyans, and that there will be now conversations that will go to every corner of this country, from Turkana to Lamu, from Mombasa to Kuria, from Kuria to Abaswen, about what will be the manifesto and what will be the policy proposals that we're giving the people of Kenya. So we're happy and we're here. And I know that you have seen some of the statements that have been made by members of the Jubilee Party with respect to the National Management Committee. We have processes within the party. I can assure you that there are very many members in Jubilee who find expression and find a home and see hope in the dream that One Kenya Alliance is selling. So when it gets to that stage, because any decision must be ratified by the National Delegates Conference, I am sure that the majority of the members of Jubilee will see a future within One Kenya Alliance.
Okay, you want to make MGTV so kwenda kuwatia Amang'Ana Amayia na airubita sensemo ya Isato ya Amayia. Kogenda bakase semo ya Mount Kenya region ntomorora Martha Karua Mwangi Kiunjuri amo na Moses Kuria bako nyarakora ege karokirika nyaragokorwa na abarai akorwa sologongororia rwa Mount Kenya ebyama ange ikomine mombia nyaragwikirana asebanyara gukwanirana ne mono buna bakende tokunya koligia chinchira baguchiko bwatania abarai kurwa sorogongorwo.
We are meeting once again to expand and reinforce our unity of purpose, which I must emphasize is irrespective of political affiliation. We are here to consolidate our voice, or the voice of the mountain, so that we will be able to chart a way forward in the next dispensation.
One thing that is very clear is that whenever the mountain unites, great things happen. From the days of the struggle towards the independence of this country to date, any time that we come together and we speak in one voice, even the country is guided. Mother has said it clearly that we are within the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, because those articles that allows communities of interest to come together are already there in the Constitution.
Tafadhali wacha kuturushia maneno. Nimesikia mheshimiwa mmoja abani women hapa kaunti yangu leo akisema sisi ati we want to sell the region to the highest bidder. I say yes. Nobody is going to get this region for free or for cheap. So you are right. We are selling it to the highest bidder because we must get what is the best for this region. Na hatuna aibu ya kusema namna hiyo. Ya? Huyu msichana atanunua bei kama msichana ambaye amelishwa vizuri sana. Na amelishwa vizuri sana. Kuna milioni 8 rasilimali ya taifa. investment ambayo tumeweka katika jamii katika hii Kenya, hatuwezi kuzuiliwa kusema kwamba hatuna haki ya kusema bila tunasema.
Kigimo mwancho muligire mu Mugusi TV sokonganira kubwatia Amang'ana Amayia echigane chinsa Isato unakoretwa na inche John kwambuka tukoragenda somutimo komo kitukoirana ningendera uko ya retera
ine tutete tunganye naye tutigara tunganye twensi twende as a channel inya mwa Mugusi TV nyerigiasi YouTube elino nyale go subscribe tunganye amu naye inero TV yuka yatikira somuchi Ugusi andonzi asoro Mugusi tigatoche amo elinde torosi mwa Mugusi TV
abana banyasaye abakasa banane nange nabakwanira kinga kichiga andonzi asemore umurandia boka corona yarire aje no murandia ubwate nchiri egosamba abakristo baho bakure nesiongo yeringana ninjo mwa Mugusi TV elino nyale kurandiringana asa abakristo baho bari Kenya n'abantu bari ase chinse chesiko akinambeye 0728 764 827 ninjo mwa Mugusi TV enkoro yo Mugusi.
Mashini toka Ulaya, hii ni ya China.
Ayano momenyi ubusongo okonya keregento asi omochubo songo watemere gukora estoki kwaretete yangire ono toteme mwa Mugusi TV tukutangazire ebyasara byawona binyare go ikera abantu 10,000 asida gikeyemo ngezi tutangazira nyabeta ebintu ningo bikogenda muna chinchugo ebe noteri wate ebe ni chibando konya neba ne restaurant ne chichumo konya ne tinkogosia neba na mangana a transport na taxi ne chigari chikogenda Nairobi torigie mwa Mugusi TV twachere nkuma ukutangaza nigo turi nambe yemo bono twakiri asinambe yesini 0728 764 827 ngirore 0728 764 827 tangaza ibiasala byao na mwa Mugusi TV enkoro yo Mugusi.
Chia somorigiririo gendreto gotoa chinga chinsa chaboniga kitongana toko ya rabuna iro burta sensemo ya Amayia asemesa ya itondoke John Komboka osose kogendra na sensemo ya siasa aritko liarero omurai wiki amakia ODM Raila Amolo Odinga na nyara gochaka etaro yae asensemeria ya Nakuru ekatiye bintanyara gokwanera ngamo no osose ntunda ya kabere maega ye handshake askeria bagenda tukubwatania abakenya ensengima na anene mono na nyara kubeka manifesto yae ya gochutumia ngaki agoti okora campaign chogochori bumakogocha 2022.
And so today, we are here to launch another united effort to address the problems afflicting our people. The journey we start today is intended to create the political and ideological unity that we require to confront the problems afflicting our people. We are coming together with a political and governance framework that ensures our economy works for each and every one of our citizens. We believe that to address the problems afflicting our people in a sustainable manner, we must bring the diversity of our people, their leaders and their problems onto one table and embark on a systematic and transparent search for solutions as equal stakeholders in Kenya's future. Our society is diverse and divided and complex. No single man or woman can be our sole messiah. We therefore have no option but to build inclusive political processes. We must therefore urgently embark on uniting, not dividing our people, not pitting people against each other, not pitting the poor against the rich, the young against the old, one faith against the other, tribe against tribe. That would be a strong recipe for a violent competition for political power. Kenya cannot afford another era of election violence. Kenya is too divided to be splintered any further. We must unite to safeguard the victories we have scored over the decades and advance them to protect our democracy and freedoms, our diversity and inclusivity, our shared prosperity, and our morals and ethics. We must unite to build prosperity and share it equitably on a table where everyone feels represented. We need a united front against corruption and impunity.
Kwanera oroboti rwa BBI ruganiri koko kunyara konyora ukonachirwa kurwa sekigambiro kiria gia pili ritko ria Ijumaa ewikeje nyoranga maiga yoroboti rwa BBI kunyara gutuguterware asomutinyo gatano bwo mwaka uyo no inigo nanyara guteba kuna ukonachirwa kira chikokoru mbachi kuanchirana ukonachirwa konde bwanso guchukurwa gwa nekigambiro.
Alafu sasa siku ya Ijumaa tutangoja mahakama iongee. Sawa sawa? Sawa sawa? Wakiongea vizuri, sawa. Wakiongea vibaya, vile sawa. Sawa sawa? Lakini mwenendo yetu itaendelea. Sawa sawa? Unaelewa vizuri? Maana yake unasema nobody can. Sisi tunataka kuleta ukombozi kamili. Sababu tunaongea juu ya uchumi mashinani. Ianze kutoka kule juu mpaka juu kule chini. Hatutaki kupiga matajiri. Tunataka kufanya mafukara wawe tajiri. Ndio sawa? Sawa. Si watu wewe ndio kupiga mtajiri, hapana. Huyu abaende tu namna hiyo. Lakini tunataka kutoa watu kwa hali ya ufukara, tuwapeleka katika hali ya utajiri. Sawa? Hiyo ndio sababu ya maana ya handshake, na hiyo ndio mfumo tunafuata. Na sababu hiyo tunaanza mjadala hapa leo Nakuru. Hapa Nakuru leo tutanguruma, tutatoa azimio kutoka hapa. Siku ya Alhamisi tutakuwa kule Nyanza. Viongozi wa Nyanza wataongea. Siku ya Ijumaa tutakuwa kule Ingo, Kakamega. Wataongea. Wiki ijayo tutakuwa Mombasa. Baadaye tutakwenda Garissa. Kisha tutakuja hapa Bonde la Ufa, Turkana, Eldoret, Kericho, hapo Narok na Kajiado.
Murai wense William Samuel Ruto na nyara okorege karo asenka ya yensemo ya Karen asanyara kumira na barai bech kanisa korwa sensemo ya dharakanidi egati ya Amang'Ana nyara okwanira no kubasaba bakenya banyare kuye support roboti rwa economy model ya bottom up na gutuguterare Amang'Ana yega agesiasa egati ya bono bomo bwa One Kenya Alliance asekiria kunyara kuboroka koba buna nobo amate bwo gesaku annemo no na nyara gukora gotebangana bwatobore muno kwegena buna nachikunyara kobwa orai bwo mwaka obochori bwo mwaka ogocha 2022 buna omorai gatano wense ya Kenya.
Kuna watu wengi wanapoteza muda wao kutuuzia uoga. Hawajui ya kwamba tumesoma neno la Mungu, and we cannot buy fear because it is ungodly to buy fear. And I want to tell you that blackmail, threats, intimidation is the language of tribalists and people who want to divide us through blackmail and intimidation. These are merchants of division, and we are telling them we will not buy fear because it is ungodly. We refuse to be driven into tribal parties because it is in tribal parties that division and hate reside, and we all become losers.
Masoko wate Amang'ana ba yetinsa Isato mpaka ritko riamambia tgankore kingwa kirangambi yamono bali banyara kwenekea abuna mariogine chibicha anyare go kuwekera asenjira ya bene Newton Nyabera Damaris Nyakiba amona Paul Pop twarbot kobia nyasayo yu ndoke Joan Komboka.